All right, Spain's daily virus death toll drops under 400 over the past 24 hours, down from 410 a day earlier. Joining us live from Spain is Julie Aala. Hello, Julie. Hi, Julie. How are you doing?
Hello, we are fine here in Madrid, and here are some updates here in Spain.
Mhm.
Spain registered a sharp drop in its daily death toll from the novel coronavirus on Sunday, with 410 new fatalities, the lowest in almost a month. Health Ministry Emergencies Coordinator Fernando Simon said, "It's a number that gives us hope and the first time that Spain is under 500 dead since the daily tolls began to climb." The total number of fatalities in Spain, the third hardest hit country in the world after the United States and Italy, has reached 20,453. Infections rose to 195,344, with 4,218 new cases in the past 24 hours, an increase of just 2.4%. Health Ministry Emergencies Coordinator Fernando Simon said that the number of deaths, hospitals, and intensive care admissions were on a downward trend, which clearly indicates that the transmission of the disease has substantially decreased. Health Minister Salvador Illa also said Spain had achieved its objective of flattening the curve of transmissions. The latest figures have given some relief to the country's overwhelmed health system. Here in Madrid, Alma, Regional President Isabel Diaz Ayuso said a makeshift morgue set up on an ice rink would close on Monday, and one unit of a field hospital that was set up inside Madrid's conference center to treat up to 1,500 people with coronavirus was closed on Friday. The Spanish authorities believe the country reached the peak of the pandemic on April 2, when they had counted 950 deaths in 24 hours, but they are not ready to recommend a lifting of the nationwide lockdown, one of the tightest in Europe. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez on Saturday announced he would ask Parliament to extend the lockdown by 2 weeks to May 9. The restrictions currently in place would, however, be loosened slightly to allow children time outside from April 27. Alma?
Okay. So, how ready is Spain to fully reopen its economy in the coming weeks or months?
Actually, Alma, Spain had already started to ease some lockdown measures. The government has some workers to return to their jobs from Monday and Tuesday last week.
Mhm.
But most Spaniards, however, are expected to remain at home as schools and restaurants remain shut. The country's health ministry issued guidance over the weekend for those returning to work,
Mhm.
recommending that workers bike or walk to work if possible. Authorities also began on Monday handing out face masks to people boarding public transport. The government said it would be handing out 10 million masks in total over the coming days. Also, Alma, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez announced he'd allowed children to venture outdoors for the first time since the country went into lockdown in mid-March. In his televised briefing, the Prime Minister also said the nationwide lockdown would still be extended until May 9,
Mhm.
given progress on a downward curve was still insufficient and above all fragile, and could not be put at risk by any hasty decisions. Since Spain was first placed under lockdown on March 14, adults have been able to leave their homes for essential work and trips to the grocery store and pharmacy. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Thank you very much, Julie. And keep the updates coming. Stay safe and healthy, as always. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Reporting
Gracias.
here in Madrid, Spain, I am Julia Aala, and